Welcome to another episode, everyone. Well, this is the reason that Real Toon was emotional and got upset the other day in his video and was shedding some tears when talking about OG Percy betraying him here on the internet. Real Toon says that he did everything for OG Percy. I played that for you all. I covered it here on the Inside Story with me, Damian Porter. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And OG Percy here from Hoover in Texas, and Real Toon out of Texas got into it. Apparently, Real Toon was there on his channel saying how he fed OG Percy, how he bought the computer that is right there in this setup, the keyboard, the lighting, and everything else for OG Percy, and how OG Percy was even wearing his suits during interviews. And he's referring to this interview right here where he says OG Percy betrayed him. Now, I'm sure OG Percy has a response to what Real Toon had to say, because he said a lot in that video, and as we know, became emotional. Certainly he has a response to that. And when he responds, I'll cover it. But for now, he's saying that Real Toon did not show up for Hoover Day in Texas and explains why. So the gloves are off with him and Toon. This is the interview that had upset Real Toon so much.
When niggas stop talking about you,
right?
That's when you start weird.
What you snuck one in.
Okay,
we got to go back. You mentioned Real Toon TV.
No, I didn't mention him. I was just saying.
Oh, I heard wrong?
Now, you heard right, but, take it and run with it.
Well, what happened?
Well,
what's going on?
Well, me and Toon, we ran into a situation. I guess he called me the other day. He was having,
But you can put the eyeball up now. We through with him.
You sure?
He's tricky. He might try to get
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Put him up again, man, because
I got you, because we through with the eye.
He know how to move around.
Yeah, he stay in the golden E. He already trying
to get up out of there.
Look at that, boy. That's him. Me and Real Toon, man, I don't really know. I don't know what happened with it. I guess somebody dropped him on his head down there in Houston.
Oh yeah, I heard they caught it. They caught up with him.
Skipping rocks.
Oh yeah.
Was that Skip?
Yeah, skip. He was skeeting. He was doing something.
He skeet.
Yeah. Then he went on Mike D and did a little.
I don't know about that.
I don't understand that either.
I mean, hey man, I don't know what Toon going through. Maybe he being pressured right now.
I don't want to speculate, but I know that they were saying, even in my comments, that Real Toon has some mechanic allegations against some transmission allegations, maybe. I don't know. Something. Perhaps this is what Percy is referring to. But again, this is the interview that ignited everything that had upset Real Toon so much. He said that Percy betrayed him with this interview right here. And that's when, again, he went on and did his video crying, saying that how he had taken up for Percy and had done so much for him, essentially that he was responsible for his success. Showed receipts of the $34,000 that he had paid Percy over the years for interviews, that he got him hooked up with all these other podcasters, including the individual that is interviewing OG Percy now, which is Bob from the Bob Report, as it says here. A new channel that he has. Shout out to the Bob Report, or a newer channel. And he started off on Real Toon, according to Real Toon anyway. He showed receipts of that and footage that Bob, Percy, and all of them sort of got their start over there on his channel. He says that they betrayed him, that Percy betrayed him. He was upset, as we know. Go check the video out if you have not seen it. He is just did it a couple of days ago. He's upset with Percy, but it's over this. So Real Toon is making it seem as if Percy came out of nowhere with all of this stuff right here during this interview. That they were cool. He had been feeding Big Percy, or OG Percy, put him on to everything. And this is how he paid him back. And this is why he was so emotional. I don't know. Again, I'm sure OG Percy here will have a response to Real Toon's video where he was so emotional and said everything that he has done for OG Percy.
Maybe he got, you know, I don't
Being
know.
pressured to be a real person.
Well, you know, whatever they pressuring him for, if it calls for physical contact,
Oh yeah,
that's a problem.
yeah. And you feel like he brought that problem to you. The attitude.
I talked to Toon the other day, you know, before this right here, you know. It just wasn't the same conversation we always had. I ain't never yelled or backlash or try to accuse or say this is the reason this going right and this going left.
Right.
I don't know what's going wrong, but whatever's going wrong right now don't look like it's going right.
So let me tell you this, just from my observation, and I introduced y'all a couple years ago.
That's your fault, Bob. That's strike one.
It's my fault. All right. Well, let me see if I can clean it up. I would say probably more than half of his subscribers have came from his dealings and workings with OG Percy. That's a fact. And I ain't gotta think about it. I know that to be true. You know what I'm saying? Cause you.
It's your fault, Bob.
My fault again.
Strike two. Keep going.
But now I'm gonna let you talk now, cause I'm gonna say my last strike.
I don't want to use him for a pawn on the board, man. Cause you know Toon, he real, you know, quick to draw his gun.
He can't do nothing.
Well,
What happened?
that's strike three, Bob. Yeah, please, can you get me with the judge? That's my nigga, man.
All right. You heard it there from Bob, who says that Real Toon's, at least half of his subscribers came from dealing with OG Percy. And as, again, I covered the other day, Real Toon has a totally different story. He says that he made OG Percy who he is. To paraphrase, that's what he was saying. That he put him all the way on. So much that he bought the computer that is right there that we're looking at right here. He bought all of this whole setup and set OG Percy up. So he was making it seem as if, anyway, that he doesn't understand where all of this is coming from OG Percy. The stuff that he is saying right here. OG Percy said he's not pointing the finger at what was going wrong or what's going wrong on Real Toon's podcast, because Real Toon was saying that he put Percy to the side. This is, I guess, where a lot of this stuff got started, and told OG Percy, hey, the views are down. I don't know what's going on, but when I do the interviews with you or whatever, the views are down. So OG Percy here is saying, you know, I'm not pointing the finger at, you know, he pointing the finger at me that the views are down. It ain't me. They got some stuff going on.
We go off like this. Y'all know it. Man, that's strike three, Bob. I don't know, man. You know, I be really want to use Toon for the right reasons, man. Never the wrong reasons, man.
Right.
And it goes with Bob here. I woke Bob up at 9 something. You knew. I said, fucking, you better, and Bob had that. You better have something good on your mind, nigga. And then when I told him what it was, he jumped up.
Set up, yeah.
Then I said, okay, now I gotta move it.
Yeah, because I've been, you know,
Yeah.
I've been trying to, you know, like not, you know, as if I come fuck with you, that mean I fuck with you. Not all the way. It's not always about no dollar with me.
I told you that off the top.
So I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking at.
Right.
As I should.
Oh,
you know
I'm gonna tell you, bring what you can to the offering tape. You know, I'm not a greedy preacher.
No. Percy.
I don't tell niggas. Like, we gonna start with $200 over here now. Come on, let them get one. Nigga, now I ain't gonna rap.
$200 or 200,000. So he's saying that he called up Bob. I'm only referencing this because the Real Toon had something to say about this too, just part of the interview and his response, if you will, where he said that OG Percy did an interview for $100, or that he called OG Bob, or that he called Bob up for an interview for $100. Perhaps they are going to say that here, how much he paid him, because Real Toon has it in his head that he paid him $100. So he said, I don't get this kind of action. He said, you know, when OG Percy is broke, because he started calling people up and telling them, yeah, come on, do an interview for me. Give me $100. I'm not doing the interview for $100. Either I do it for free, like I pretty much did all mine for free, whichever ones I've done. I need some bread. The hell? But so I don't know. He was on OG Percy about that. And so OG Percy is saying here that he called Bob. He called Bob, just like Toon said then, and said, yeah, do an interview. I got something for you. And then Bob said, it better be something good. You better have something good on your mind if I'm going to come over there and set up everything and this and that and give you this $100. But then he said, when I told him what it was, he was like, oh yeah, come on, let me set up. And I told him I got some stuff to say about Real Toon. So this is why Real Toon is saying that he betrayed him, all for $100 and called this dude over here and saying this stuff here about him, most stuff we're about to hear, after he done did everything to put him on his feet. This is Toon's story.
Now, Percy, let me tell y'all, Percy is not broke. Percy is not a bad person. Percy will feed you, but he done fed Toon enough.
I say you a sandwich, Bob.
I don't eat ham or cheese, and it looked like some. Yeah, I don't eat.
Come on, peanut.
Oh, peanut.
Yeah, peanut. Don't worry. Come on. Come on, Daddy. Come all the way. He ain't gonna hit nothing. Come here. You know how to get through there without touching something. Here you go. Nigga don't want your sandwich. I guess he don't
even want it. He don't want no cheese.
Bob, you wrong. What you do to my dog, Bob? You pardon my dog when you come over here?
He licking his lip. He want it. He just don't want you to give it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, man, Bob. Shout out to everybody that showed up, man, the other day, though, man. You understand me, Bob?
Five Deuce Day
man, come
wasn't
on, man,
her okay, switched it. Now, let's get into that.
Let's go.
So, the Five Deuce Hooverland Day was a great event, a family event. It had over 2,000 people there. Cartel Bo performed, Cuzzo Leak performed, E.B.E. Latay performed. Bullet Face Ace perform. I think there's somebody named Wild Boy perform.
Let's
I think
go,
Funky Town Quinn.
Let's go, man. Keep
you know
going.
what I'm saying? Big Duke.
Keep going, man.
A-Rab, D-Hen, Fats.
Keep going, man.
Killer, D-Bones.
Yes, Lord.
Trey.
Keep going, man.
Shout out to those guys, man. They did their thing.
God
down
damn,
there in
Fort
Five
Worth,
Deuce
Texas,
Day in
man.
Fort Worth, Texas. No, everybody got home safe.
God damn,
No
man.
fights, no shooting,
go,
no
Fort
nothing,
Worth.
man.
Let's
Food.
go, man.
The bar report was there.
Let's go,
It
man.
went down. But you wasn't there.
Nah, I wasn't there, Bob. No, God had different plans for me that day. I was actually at a home going.
Okay.
It's one thing about this right here, y'all. I was really mad at.
You mad at God?
For a second.
Okay.
Until he put me in check.
Right.
And when he put me in check, it was so cold, I couldn't believe that he had to check me on that part.
Like that.
When I was approached on funeral day, when the family came, I was getting ready for the funeral because I knew it was going to be sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked when funeral day, when they came, they said, man, I said, yeah, man, when the day of the funeral? They said May the 2nd. I said, no, I can't be there. It's Hoover Day, that's Hoover Day. And then they said, okay. Then I'm like, no, I got to go, it's Hoover Day, man. Then I said, no, man, I can't even make it, nigga, that's Hoover Day. May the 2nd, that's Hoover Day. God say it again. And ask me how that sound. You not going to the homecoming because of what? Because it's what?
Hoover Day.
God, I didn't mean it like that. He said you didn't mean it no other way. You meant that when you said that. And the sad thing, Bob, guess what? See it.
Make it make sense, Percy.
I did. I did. And that was sad to say that I meant that. I really am not going.
Right.
Because of what? It's Hoover Day. I had a choice to make that day, y'all. And I didn't have an excuse. I'm wearing my outfit brand new that I had for Hoover Day. Look, Bob, this never,
Right.
Usa ahora Clean para aumentar el espacio de almacenamiento de tu teléfono. Limpia archivos basura con...
I was coming clean, and I ain't skip you. I ain't even put it on.
That wasn't me, y'all.
But guess what, Bob?
For the record.
What you got?
For Hoover Day.
Now, let me ask you a question, Percy. I was asked this by cats in Chicago, LA,
Okay.
a couple of the big cities. When it comes to So Fort Worth is and this is no glorification, but Fort Worth is primarily a Crip city, right?
Amen.
It's Crips on the east side, it's Crips on the south, it's Crips on the west, it's Crips on the north side.
No doubt.
It's Bloods on the east. It's
And that's it.
that might be about it. Yeah, that might be about it.
But they got but the east is a big part of Fort Worth.
The east is a big part of Fort Worth, right? So when it comes to Fort Worth, this is where the significance comes into the gang banging, is the neighborhoods and the colors.
Okay.
So the north side
Navy blue,
and the four trades were
maroon,
maroon and
navy blue.
and some
Baby
of them were powder blue, baby blue.
You got that, yeah.
You get
I
to
said
the
navy.
you
my
get to
bad,
the
I'm shit,
south
powder
side four trays, they don't wear maroon. They wear baby blue
Yeah.
or just blue.
blue. Yeah, baby blue.
You get to Eastwood where some Hoovers in Eastwood. Some of them were blue and gold. Some of them were blue and orange.
Okay.
Hooverland is primarily the color of your hat.
Right.
That's the originality in Fort Worth when it comes to the gang banging. It's the neighborhoods and the colors, not so much the sets.
Right.
The sets are what they are,
Right.
but the Crips here don't gang bang on each other.
Never.
So it's more of the neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? So the south side of Fort Worth is
Okay.
the Agland and the Hooverland. You got Allen Street.
Right.
All of them.
Okay. I don't know, man. I got family from Texas. My father's from Texas. Huge family out there. My father's from Texas. My family on my father's side originates from Texas. Shout out to Texas. I don't necessarily need to know about all of their gang politics. Just need to know about mine out in the land of the lost, which I do. That's enough for me. There you have it. Real Toon, OG Percy, speaking about Real Toon. Didn't say much. I mean, you're supposed to say why he didn't show up to the Hoover Day and what have you. Neither one of them was there. Percy just explained why he was not there. But he said he doesn't know what's going on with Real Toon. What's going on with Real Toon TV. That he's not to blame for whatever it is that is going on over there. And clearly these two have had a falling out because now, again, Real Toon has said that basically he's fired, that he fired OG Percy. He sent him over $34,000. Meanwhile, he's accepting these interviews for $100, but he done sent them $34,000, not for one interview, but for multiple, whatever. And that's not counting all of this stuff that he bought them, set them up, computer and all of this stuff, and a suit and what have you. So they got beefs going on everywhere on the internet, not just in LA, not just gang members, not just a gang culture. Beefs going on everywhere on the internet, all over. This content creation has gotten individuals out of character and doing all sorts of things that they wouldn't normally do in order to build their brand and their content or what have you. Not saying that that's the situation going on here. I don't know what's going on. Just referring to a lot of the beefs that are going on the internet. And clearly these two individuals have some real animus towards one another, at least now. Toon certainly does. I mean, he was emotional during his response to this interview with OG Percy. So this stuff has gotten pretty serious. There you have it. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. OG Percy saying what he had to say about Real Toon TV. Again, I'm sure OG Percy will respond also to Real Toon's response to this interview, where again he had a meltdown, maybe, sort of, if you will, and said a lot about OG Percy. And clearly, OG Percy has a different story than other people do, saying that he's responsible for for Real Toon's success. For at least half of Real Toon's subscribers, OG Percy is responsible for, according to the narrator there, the interviewer, the Bob report. Toon says something totally different, that he is responsible for Percy's success. What say you? Messy everywhere. Stay safe. and stay free. People.